Pixels. Taking a step back and looking at both these compositions though, Fnatic have a very slow composition. This is a comp that really wants to take its time, lay down the farm, get the stacks on Senna, play team fights exceptionally slow, create space for Selfmade. Whereas for Mad Lions, there is a bit more of a clock here with where their champions are strong and when their champions are strong, particularly in that Renekton in the top side. They're just going to get beaten down and this one should be over very fast.
Orome for now playing quite aggressive, using the Cole main heal up in lane, Bwipo taking some less than favorable trades, but turning them around actually, as Orome takes a lot of damage there from the minion wave. Eyes on Shadow though.
Here comes the dive.
Towards the top side of the map. Syndra coming up as well. Good use of that lane priority from Humanoid, and now Bwipo's going to be in trouble here. Going to try to fish for this one. Pillar's available. Shadow's going to make sure he takes aggro. Walk out clean. Easy dive coming in from Mad Lions. Flawless execution.
Yeah, beautifully done. You called it right there. The fact that Shadow had the aggro, so even though the knockup connected to Orome, he was fine to walk out on this Renekton. Now even proxy farming as the teleport is forced out of Bwipo here. Trying to walk him down.
Orome, good backstep. The slow's coming in though. Bwipo can just try to walk this
Orome has
down.
flash.
Flash forward. The silence coming in as well. The knockup as well. Orome is just going to get taken out here by Bwipo. Shadow can look for the return kill, however, but we're not going to have enough time to talk about that one because Hylissang's getting frisky on the bottom side. That's a Pantheon caught out and taken down. Level 3 or level 2 means no level 3 damage mitigation and an easy pickup from the side of Fnatic.
And super easy call for Selfmade to make, especially as Shadow showed himself up into the top lane with that potential dive. They saw the
maybe he's got enough for boots, not great. But if you can go back on Cutlass, if he is going to go for that early Blade of the Rune King, I think very strong in this matchup. That feels good, because then it is so much easier to run down Bwipo. But Humanoid's going to have to be careful here. Wants to proc that phase rush, but may not get the opportunity to do so. The flash from himself, and he's going to proc the phase rush of his own. Humanoid now getting burned down, and the clean finish for Fnatic. That is the mid lane execution they were looking for last week.
And it looks like...
Still, of course, a difficult game to play out on the top side if you are Bwipo at a very massive deficit, 15 CS at the moment, as well as just a significant overall gold lead. But Hylissang, Selfmade, feeling confident. Shadow on the way down. Hylissang, if he takes too much damage before this fight kicks off, he is going to be in trouble. But now it's Kaiser who's in trouble. He's already burned the shield, and that means he gets picked off. TP coming in from Nemesis might not have been needed, but still, Fnatic coming out on top.
Better safe than sorry, I think is what Fnatic are thinking right there. And yeah, Nemi can just walk back to try to get a Drake stack going on a comp that has a smaller window, and they've got 4 kills to their name.
Oh, now Shadow, though, is just going to walk in and just take that Drake and just
take it all
auto the Graves down. All right, well, we have cast or cursed a lot today, and that certainly feels like a clean example. I was about to talk about how we've seen cho'gath, Orianna together.
FPX, the greatest teams ever. Look.
Bam. Perfect darkness.
He's a god. He was Splinter Cell.
The heist. He's done it.
Everyone's going to try that in their solo queue games now.
Hold on to that thought. Selfmade's now running him down. He's going to be very fast. The smite coming in as well, and Kaiser's just barely going to be able to make it out on the Aegis assault on that one.
Rekkles does have 6, though.
Wait for the ulti. We've been here before. Selfmade won't dive that could come through on the top side as we see Orome and Shadow just stepping forward, shredding through these plates. A Cole for the Renekton as well, as it looks like he's going to proxy another wave, and they're going to give him full solo tower gold. His Selfmade's caught out here to proc phase rush, but doesn't have nearly enough time to run away to safety, or does he? Manages to make it out. Lucky for him, Rekkles and Hylissang are in the area.
Also had a nice flash away right there. Now the top tower does drop down. We talked about how it was going to go into Renekton's back pocket, continuing a lot of that strength. We'll see what Bwipo does with his wave. I have a feeling he's going to hold it as long as possible. And now that means that Orome will have to find other places to go, like bot lane.
Syndra TPing down to the bottom side. Hylissang locked up. Scatter the weak. Where's it going to be? For now, nowhere. Humanoid running forward. The flash, he's going to commit. Hylissang's just going to trade. The pillar now coming in. Hylissang could be in trouble, but they managed to lock up Humanoid. And now the turn, that's the ult that they save. Now Rekkles is keeping his entire team healthy. Hylissang's not taking any damage. Bwipo now stepping forward. And of course, Orome, an absolute powerhouse. He's going to grab one. Will they push for the dive as well? In the meantime, Nemesis pushing in, grabbing some mid lane plates, and Fnatic, so far so good. Only losing 1 on a very big play coming in. Traded back as Humanoid also managed to drop.
Yeah, Mad Lions step on the gas.
Harder to execute in the mid to late game. If he ever finds that angle, he still does a ton of damage. He still can blow people up on your team. It's just harder to pull off.
Orome actually just went straight to the wall. Oh, he's got the chomp.
Oh, with the Blade of the Rune King. Speeds his way out. He's going to go back in. Playing on the edge there, but has the Cole, the Meek to heal back up. Bwipo just praying to get him to that threshold so we can go for the Devour, but is just instead going to have to feast a minion.
Okay, I know Observers are going to show us
CS advantage for Orome on that side. they have not gotten a greater advantage quite yet, as the gold lead is just about dead even.
Just means that they need to pay attention. Mad Lions need to pay attention to the lane assignments. They'll hold it though. Oh, Leo!
Not going to be sidestep, but it's not nearly enough as Hylissang comes in with the backup, and now it's Orome on to try to turn the fight. He's going to dash out though. Definitely not the turn that they wanted. Fnatic continuing to push forward. Selfmade can start to walk in here. They're giving the Renekton a lot of respect. No, they can't afford to overstep. There's a lot of CC on the Mad Lions side. Carzzy waiting over the wall.
Orome needs to be careful. I know that Selfmade doesn't have a lot of mana, but he still does significant damage.
Yeah, challenging Smite as well, combined with the red buff and the phase rush, does make his life difficult. It's been a wild game, it hasn't been that long.
No longer a tadpole, much larger.
No longer, yes.
Fnatic find a kill.
The shield there, the Aegis Assault to block damage for at least a brief window of time. Ulti now coming out. Looks like they are going to try to go for the dive onto Bwipo. That is a very low tower. The stun is there, but no one is really in the area. Tower will mostly get one shot as soon as the wave collapses, but in the meantime, we have Selfmade taking an objective top side. Fnatic are going to commit a TP bot side just to try to deny the wave, and Fnatic really just coming out on top again in that exchange.
I see that Mad Lions are also fans of wasting time with Bwipo.
You can't shut him down so far that he won't still press Q in a team fight. That's the struggle.
Yeah, because meanwhile, like you said, Fnatic getting everything on the map and now potentially finding a pick.
And it does not look like Fnatic actually want to take this fight, although Selfmade on the way in. They're going to get the Herald to collapse topside. Rekkles going to be in trouble here. A lot of damage going down. Eyes on Carzzy is going to get one. Can they keep the fight going? But it's Bwipo onto the side. That's going to be the knock-up. Trundle trying to soak up some tanky stats, but it might not be enough to flash forward. Selfmade now coming in as Rekkles is going to grab another one. Orome, oh, he was so strong in laning phase, but what else can he get done? They're just kiting him. They're just running away. Kaiser going to have to flash out. They're trying to finish this one off. Flash away as Carzzy getting lower and lower, fighting on a knife's edge most certainly, but in the meantime, the Rift Herald, the Cannon Wave, they're breaking down top, and Fnatic just continue to win in the small exchanges.
Still, though, a small win right there. That was super heavily forced from Hilly right there, and Fnatic really dug him out of that in those exchanges.
Void Staff where Leandri's to follow, and Bwipo, despite the rough start, is still a cho'gath, has a rupture, has a big ol' silence, and that is a lot of teamfight power.
And it just has a ton of utility, as well as the damage that can come out of that ultimate as he's looking for the chomp. They've now forced Mad Lions off this objective.
He's going to get it, though. He's going to actually take this one away. Selfmade will secure it. It looks like they're going to have to burn some flashes to get out of this one. Bwipo making it over the wall, but still going to get taken down. The quad volleyball finish coming in there from Humanoid. Hylissang going to get sacrificed as well. Excuse me, but the Ocean Soul will, or the Ocean Drake rather, will go over to Fnatic.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Damage done. It's
kills. Of course, Fnatic were more favored early on, and it's now been balanced out by Mad. But overall, you say that it hasn't been very active, but it is 14 kills. It is now 5 towers. 6 towers. Wow, perfectly timed on this trade there. And very far ahead, almost 11k gold. He's level 13. He's got 2 abilities maxed. He's got 2 items completed. He's on the way to the Death's Dance. But if he can't find a way into the backline, it's not going to matter. And if his team gets picked off before a fight even starts, he might not get the chance.
Kaiser just deleted from the map right now. Now, eyes on Humanoid, he does have teleport, and he is trying to push the wave in. He's got a nice double wave stack, so he's going to get lots of damage on this bottom structure. But can the rest of the Mad Lions dissuade Fnatic from this Baron?
They don't have Ezreal this time around, but it is on the way for Carzzy. He has been landing the Qs. He's been getting that cooldown lower and lower, but this is the trade. If they can take this Baron away, if they can contest this Baron, if they can stop it, it will be positive overall for Fnatic. But now, they're all trapped in the pit, and Orome's looking for his time to go in. He's waiting for Rage to stack up. They are going to want to finish this one, and it's going to be incredibly difficult here. Leona already taken down. Bwipo's in the pit. In theory, he can steal this, but Orome, look at that damage. That's what you want from your Renekton. They put all their gold into his back pocket, and it's finally paying off. Rekkles running for the hills, and Fnatic gift-wrapping a Baron for the Mad Lions just like that.
Oh, and just like that, the Mad Lions tear the game away from Fnatic. This Baron is going to give them so much control, but they still can't just take it. Finally actually get to see it. But that was also expertly well played from all of the Mad Lions. The fact that they didn't panic, they stayed in control when Fnatic were on the Baron. They played it slow, allowed Humanoid to also take that bottom tower before setting up the teleport.
Oh, big shockwave though. Is there going to be a follow-up here? Hylissang once again on the backside. The stun will not connect. Shadow flashes out to safety. Mad Lions will walk away. Carzzy just managing to get down a decent amount more damage onto Hylissang.
Can you feel it, Drakos? Because I feel like we are finally seeing Fnatic again. Like, Mad Lions, yeah, took the game away, but they had to sweat a minute. They had to work for it.
You say that, but now we're seeing Carzzy again, or Kaiser again, rather. He's going to find that one. It will just be the 1-for-1 trade. However, taking down Nemesis does make things a little bit easier, but the slows now coming in. Orome off to the side, chasing down Selfmade. Needs to walk back from this one, though. Phase rush, just a little bit too strong for Renekton to find the chase down there.
It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Mad Lions probably going to pull off of this one for the Ocean Soul. Excuse me, just the Ocean Drake Soul and 2 more Drakes.
I think with the Death Dance finished as well, and Swifties, an adaptation that I really love given the sheer amount of slows coming through on the opposite side. What can't Hylissang do?
Ghost Rider, let's be honest.
Ghost, yeah. There you go.
Okay. Now, Fnatic have survived the onslaught of Baron. Remember, we said that Mad Lions, like, just because they got the Baron, just because they finally showed up, doesn't mean that they're still in control of this game, as that damage right there.
Now we're going to see the re-engage. Orome going to double dash out to
Humanoid.
safety, but that's all the dash is gone. Hylissang now has to run for the hill. Selfmade getting taken lower and lower, and that's the one shot coming in from the Syndra, the 6 orb ulti to finish him.
Really nicely done from Humanoid on the flank. Big thing missing from Fnatic there was that Nemesis was clearing the wave on the top side. He wasn't there available for the fight.
Only 3 members remaining. The 3 members that scale the best, no doubt. But the shockwave goes wide. It's only going to be focused on clearing the wave, and that's going to be disastrous. Bwipo holding on for now, but Kaiser's going to grab that kill. The wave deleted, though, means that Mad cannot get anything else. Still another member down. 3 members down for Fnatic. 5 seconds to Hylissang.
Or ahead of the clock. It's still really scary, and I feel like Fnatic are still playing from the back foot in terms of having to really over-execute.
Playing even further from the back foot if they are forced to fight for this one, because Orome can just step forward and be a massive threat. Carzzy going to hit 2 with that ultimate. Mad holding on to the objective for now. Hylissang trying to find a way into the backline. Rekkles going to throw the shield across the entire team. Bwipo now looks for the follow-up. That's a beautiful shockwave into the rupture, but can they finish the fight in their favor? Nemesis still alive. The ultimate finishing off 1, but it's not nearly going to be enough. Orome running for the hills now, and Fnatic holding on. You wanted execution, Froskurinn. Fnatic will not give up this Baron, but Humanoid is on the chase.
And it's the fact that Fnatic had one mission right there, was to dissuade the Baron and then get access over the Drake. You see that Mad Lions ping the Drake. They know that Fnatic have pulled off and walked towards it. They go immediately back to the Baron, and it doesn't look like Fnatic know this.
Here comes the Pantheon ult as well. Mad Lions should be able to finish this one. They've got a lot of low health bars. And of course, that's going to be the Dragon. They can't start walking back to the Baron, but maybe Fnatic, I think you're right. They just don't know that they're going to continue to do this one. Mad going to grab the Baron. They trade it. They deny Soul Point, and that's huge. But now they have to survive another 3 minutes of Baron on the side of Mad Lions.
Now the thing is they don't necessarily have the greatest wave clear. You basically have short range and Graves. You have a Senna. She's not.
It is an 8k gold deficit, but Fnatic know that their champions scale so well that they can take these fights if they have to. For now, though, losing out here in the mid lane.
Just about minimizing losses. Naturally giving away 1 inhib doesn't feel too bad, but 2 is usually the turning point for most pro teams. As you can see, Mad Lions now starting to suffocate, get some of this poke damage to connect. That's a big chunk.
And Hylissang has been the source of most of these engages here in the mid to late game, so chunking him out buys you so much more time to push in. It looks like we will lose the second tower. Will the second inhib drop as well? For the side of Fnatic, Mad Lions pushing in, set up to potentially end this one. Pantheon ult, where is it going to go? Looks like to the bot lane. They want to go for... Oh, and slowly just surely mitigating it. The storage chipping away again and again, but now it's the TP on the flank. This is going to be a big one. Carzzy coming over the wall right into the waiting hands of Bwipo. The slows are coming out, but it might not be enough. Bwipo's just getting shredded and taken down. The heal comes in for Rekkles. Just enough time to buy.
He's dead.
Bwipo back his life, but he goes gold at the worst time. No, the flash out to safety. Hylissang may have traded back here, though. Nemesis throwing the ball over the wall. The knockup comes through, but it will not connect, and Mad Lions find an opportunity. They're getting picks left and right. Good damage over the wall, though. It means a shutdown onto Humanoid. Fnatic going to lose 1 Nexus tower for this exchange, but 20 found that opportunity. This most certainly would have been Fnatic's game, and ever since they got that Baron, they have been in total control. Nemesis here. Smokescreen, though, reveals Humanoid as he's forced to use the Dark Sphere. Not sure who's coming his way. Rupture only going to connect onto Orome. Not ideal. Eyes on the Orianna, though. She is the difference maker. All the items in the world to make this fight work. She's got the Death Cap. She's got the Void Staff.
Selfmade
But
over
she's
the
been
wall.
stunned. Orome now coming in. He's just going to one-shot him. That damage coming in from Renekton is disgusting, and that was the opportunity that Mad Lions needed. There's nothing left. Orome's just running through him. One more. Cole the Meek. Why not go for Selfmade? He doesn't need to. The team is there to finish him out, and even Bwipo not going to find a kill because he's still got the GA, and Mad Lions reminding us why they play at the top of the table.
Played beautifully with Fog of War right there, the vision. The fact that Fnatic had to turn around the corner immediately again into another wood chipper. This time around it was Orome on the Renekton, really making a statement. Because everyone else in the Mad Lions had been called into question. They said, yes, they can compete with the best of the best. And Orome says, me too.
Fantastic game from Orome and the Mad Lions. He finally gets his pop-off moment in a season full of wins. That one has to feel especially good for the Renekton. And Fnatic, again, a lot of tenacity shown from this team. Wonderful. I shouldn't talk of these celebrations. They're one of my favorite parts. But, oh, there it is. Carry your carry. I respect it.
I think it's an easy player of the game vote right there.
Absolutely.